Hey there, I'm Karen, the graphic design supervisor here at Eagle Print Dynamics. I have over 25 years of experience in the industry and a passion for graphic design. So you hear people talk about branding a lot, but what exactly is it and why should it matter to your business? Plain and simple, your brand is your business's identity. Your brand incorporates your logo, your colors, and your taglines. We've given some examples here. Nike's swoosh, Starbucks mermaid, Home Depot's orange, and Baskin-Robbins pink. Without even thinking about it, your brain instantly recognizes these marks, colors, and just do it taglines. So much so that sometimes Starbucks just uses a green circle instead of using their logo at all. Notice, a logo doesn't need to show what your company does. That's not its job. The job of a logo is to give your business a symbol that people will recognize and associate with your business. Wikipedia defines a logo as a graphic mark, emblem, or symbol used to aid and promote public identification and recognition. It may be of an abstract or figurative design or include the text of the name it represents as in a word mark. Notice it doesn't say it's a representation of what your business does. None of the brands mentioned here have their product in their logo. No shoes, no coffee, no home improvement items, and no ice cream cones. Telling what your business is about is the job of your business cards, your brochures, and your website. Next, we'll show you some examples of before and after branding projects we've done for clients. TechWest is a staffing company that came to us while they were transitioning out from under their parent company. They had a logo, a rough business card, and examples of marketing materials, but they needed help creating a cohesive brand that they could use across all of their collateral. Since they're a staffing company, we knew we needed to keep it very clear and corporate. These items will be used in B2B settings, so they don't need to be as flashy and eye-catching as if they were a box of cereal sitting on a shelf next to competing cereals. Their job is to be informational. We used the angles and colors from their logo to create a strong corporate aesthetic that flowed nicely over their business cards, sell sheets, presentation folder, and notepads. Now, when you see any two marketing materials from TechWest, there's no mistake they came from the same company. When Gateway came to us, they were an established company, but they didn't have a common theme among their materials. By the third example shown here, they had established their logo and colors, but needed help applying those elements to a company brand. Here you can see we did just that. We essentially created a template that we use over all of their marketing materials. It's clear that they're a medical clinic, it's easy to read, and it's instantly recognizable as the Gateway brand. Our last example leaves the corporate and B2B worlds and jumps into the retail world. Here we show some before examples of Gloria Jean's Coffee's drive-thru menus. The info is laid out in an easy-to-read fashion with colors to draw your eye to each section and some examples of the coffee and food items below. But now think of yourself looking at this in a drive-thru. It's a lot to read with very few pictures. The person behind you might start honking before you can even find what you want to order. With everything going digital, Gloria Jean's had the opportunity to completely revamp their menus. They supplied us with a nice design example of a dine-in menu and a rough sketch of what they needed in a drive-thru menu. Although the dine-in menu looks nice and is easy to read, it still doesn't show enough product photos or give your eye a path by which to read the menu. Finally, we see the new and improved Gloria Jean's drive-thru digital menu boards. The info is easy to read, there are plenty of examples of what they are offering, and it gives your eye a path to take. The eye-level beige area in the center showcases the best sellers. Now a customer can drive up, glance, and see a photo that looks yummy and easily order it without looking through a bunch of text or having to wonder what a cookie crumble chiller looks like. No more getting honked at in the drive-thru for taking too long to read the menu. Thanks for watching. I look forward to working with you to help build your business's brand.